Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Happy Tuesday. I know we don't usually have a show on Tuesday.
And Tuesday's Red Tamale Day.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You
Red
probably don't.
tamales.
You're too young. You probably don't remember that commercial when I was young. That the little Pepe something he'd say Tuesday's Red Tamale Day.
That's California. I was in Arizona. So, y'all, today we got Linda G as our special guest, and it's going to be all the way live, y'all. Welcome, Linda. Welcome to Tea Time again. Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure.
First things first, we're weeks out from the election. This is what everybody, 2 weeks out from election. What's on everybody's mind right now? Oh, a lot of people are so afraid of what's going on, what what they feel might happen. And I want a Linda G prediction for the election in 2025. Linda, please tell us
And
what
not
you see.
not just me says this. Michael Moore, some bigwigs within the political arena. She's going to win. Kamala's going to win, and she will win bigly. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm not worried about them trying to steal it from underneath. Let me tell you, even though that Merrick Garland isn't speaking out as fast as he should speak out, they've got stuff in the works already when they try to do the ploy of turning it around. They got stuff already going.
What do you think is going to happen in the Congress and the Senate? Do you think the Republicans are going? You think they
Hell,
have any? Think they have anything up their sleeve?
no, because they can't. It's going to be such a landslide. They're all going to stay. I see Ted Cruz being shocked.
Really?
I don't know why he would
Wow!
win,
Wow!
but Ted Cruz, and I see a lot of stuff in Florida people did not expect. It's a little shock and awe.
Tell,
Don't
tell,
forget that vision I had of Rachel Maddow, although I'm not going to watch MSNBC. I might watch PBS. But Rachel Maddow and Nicole Wallace looking at each other like, oh my God, Florida just turned blue. I can't tell you Texas is going to turn blue. People think that. I don't see that.
no, but I see Texas. I see Texas being it's going to be contentious
Yeah.
because of the vote. I think that's going to be one of the delays. Is going to be Texas.
Well, the government just sent out to all the people in charge of the votes and the counts their timelines and that they better follow this.
Ah.
You can't hold this up because you're going to be in trouble. So that's what the government just did. I'm not worried about it. I will tell you this. The night of the votes, some things still haven't totally counted. We will know when we go to bed that night, Kamala won. Even if it's not formally announced, we will know she won. And I just see shock and awe. I don't see, but shock and awe in a good sense, not like, oh, I can't believe Trump took that state. It's she's going to win. And he knows she's going to win.
I feel on the night of the election, I feel when the last of the electoral college votes come in, oh, I almost feel like there's going to be like some kind of weird power outage or something's going to happen. There, like something may get messed up with the power grid. I don't know why, but it's like we'll know that
Literally
she
power
won.
outage or
No, a literal. The lights will go out.
because or the Republicans lose their power.
No, that's a good analogy, but I kind of feel like there might be
It
a
won't
power
be
outage.
national. It won't be national. I don't know whereabouts it'll be, but it won't be national. That's my hit.
All right, that just came to me. But so, what about 2025? What do you see in
Oh,
January?
be able to take a little breath. Trump is just drowning. He's just drowning, and people are starting to turn away from him because all these Republicans are going to lose their seats because of him, and they chose the wrong team.
Yeah.
Because they didn't really like him in the first place. Don't forget that Cheney was telling us that. She's got Republicans coming up to her left and right. Geez, I totally hate him, and I know what you're talking about, but I want to hold on to my seat.
Do you see anybody going to jail? Not Trump, his associates, Tucker Carlson, anybody like that? Do you see
Musk
people
in trouble real soon? Musk is coming in trouble before the voting.
Oh,
when the
yeah.
next
Yeah.
day, see Musk in trouble. I don't know what happens because trust me, they're looking at it. But Musk is going to be in trouble, or he's got to cease and desist. Something's going to happen.
Now he's making false claims for basically stealing campaign money, right?
Yeah, he's been saying he's a Kamala person, and then they send money, and he's not. He's sending that money to Trump.
Yeah. Oh. So what else do you see in January before Kamala's inaugurated?
Trump is done and dusted in the year 2025, beginning of 26. If he hasn't escaped the United States, he's definitely down. I mean, he's a nothing burger. People don't want to have anything to do with his name. He's going to lose everything he has.
Where do you see the Ukraine next year?
Winning.
Yeah,
because don't forget Putin and Netanyahu. I thought for sure by December the both of them may be going down, but it's coming up soon.
Yeah.
And did you see on Rachel Maddow? Did you see Navalny's wife on there?
No.
Beautiful person. I just bought his memoirs that he wrote while he was in prison. She just published a book, but she wants to take over. Remember I always saw a woman taking over Russia? That's her.
Do you believe that 25 and 26 more women will take over in world politics?
Hell to the yeah. We're going to have people of color, indigenous people with more power. It's going to be beautiful. It's a beautiful.
I see that on the Supreme Court. I see an indigenous person on the Supreme Court.
Now listen, I feel Thomas is the first to go, but I think because they're on him like flies to you know what, because as soon as Kamala wins, I see Jack Smith throwing out subpoenas, especially Jenny Thomas. And then what happens is Thomas needs to go because he doesn't want to deal with this in public. And then I see hearings with the Senate, Senate or Congress sponsored by White House about all those other ones that came in and lied and said they would stick with presidents. Basically, they lied under oath.
Yes.
So I see a lot, and I kept seeing when Kamala wins, my vision was people in the Supreme Court, including Thomas, like of course, they wouldn't do their own packing. They have staff, but I saw boxes on desks, like come and get these boxes, like they're packing up to go. Almost like a mass exodus. And what happens is I see Kamala with a list, and thanks to the people they have in the Senate, they're going to go through them pretty fast. She's going to get some peoples in there.
Right on. There's like a whole bunch of people in the DOJ need to go.
No. Merrick Garland's going to step down. You don't have to worry about him getting fired. Yeah. I've said this. He's going to give his notice. Even if Biden was still running, he would have given his notice. It's time for him to go.
Yeah.
He's tired.
Well, yeah. I won't talk about Merrick. He disappoints me.
He disappoints me too. What do you see for 20? But it's not malicious. He's just trying to do a good job, but he just doesn't know how to snap to it.
He was a coward. And I call it as I see it. He was a coward. Merrick Garland had the power to take down, because the one he needed to take down was his predecessor. He needed to take down Barr. If he would have taken down Barr, we would have been so much further in this. But they let the biggest fish, the one who
same with Biden. I love Biden, but they do that. They tend to show some respect to your former people. Kamala's not going to be taken. She's not going to mess. She's going to go in and say, "Oh hell no."
Well, they don't need to clean house. They need to burn the whole thing down and start
Christopher
fresh.
Wray needs to go.
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. A lot of people in the FBI have to go because let's hop over to Puff Daddy, the biggest distraction on the planet right now, and that's all it is. He is a distraction. They got a whole world looking at Puffy. We didn't look at Epstein that hard. And it's a
Yeah.
distraction. And it's like, okay, what is all of this for? Because thereafter, something is happening with a way bigger fish that they're trying to keep quiet.
Okay.
And I for entertainment and educational purposes only, I kind of feel like Oprah may be taking a huge hit in 2025.
Right.
Her empire, I feel her empire may crumble under the weight of what's going to be revealed.
Yeah. Now, what was I going to tell you? Also, did you hear the news on Weinstein today?
No.
Bone cancer.
Couldn't have happened to a nice guy.
That's a terrible way to die. Bone cancer is very painful.
Painful, yeah. But look at what he did to all those people. All those people, all those women.
Well, I have people in the show business that were part of this, had gone through this, and he's just one ugly person. And one of my friends, he really did ruin her career.
Yeah.
Because she refused. She just couldn't stand it.
Well, and it's like we hear the ones who had the courage to speak out. How about all the people who are afraid to speak out? How about all the little, because it wasn't just grown women. Little girls went into that office as well.
For Weinstein?
Yes, he that was the casting couch. Look at have you ever looked at what happened with Shirley Temple, all the things and that was in the 30s.
There was just an article that came out. She's deceased now, but she had gone in some big wig's office. I can't remember. It's one of the big wigs. And he stripped totally naked. And she laughed. She thought it was funny. He took offense and sent her out. Mm-hmm. But they made the mother go in another room. So on their way home, Shirley said, so-and-so stripped naked. I thought it was funny. And the mother said, yeah, that whoever she was with was trying to make moves on her. That's how it rolled in them days.
It's so disgusting. But you see, nothing's changed.
Well, absolutely. There's things that have changed, yeah. No, mostly because they got caught.
Oh, but we still have P. Diddy's and Epstein's.
I'm thinking of motion pictures because Weinstein, everybody talked about him. Everybody knew how he was, and everybody was too afraid.
Well, he was protected, but and this is what we fail to see is that when we look at the Weinsteins, we look at the Epsteins. These people weren't fly-by-night operations. This was an industry. Weinstein did that with was not worried about people knowing. He didn't care that people, just like those parties. Ellen DeGeneres was invited to those parties. Everybody knows about those parties. They all talk about it. Now that gauntlet is falling and those videos are being shopped around by you. Did you hear that Oprah is shopping the videos around?
What does that mean? Shopping?
The videos of people who were involved in the freak-offs, in Diddy's freak-offs, the videotapes of people having illicit sex with other people. Yeah. Oprah's got some. And she is basically saying, hey, I got your tape. You want it? It's going to cost you this much.
Oprah, she doesn't need the money.
No, it is not about money. Puff Daddy didn't do it because he needed money. It's all about control. It's all about who you can keep silent.
I haven't read that. I haven't read that.
Oh, okay. Just check it out.
I'll Google it. I'll Google it.
All right, let's see if there's anybody over here who's got anything for us to add.
Oh, I just read a woman in Atlanta, Georgia, just the sweetest gal. And she said she travels from someplace to someplace. And back before there would be nothing but signs, MAGA signs. She said you barely have a couple. A lot of Harris signs.
I was just in Philadelphia, and there are lots and lots and lots of Harris wall signs. But what just disgusted me to the ends of the earth is that on top of one of those ancient, beautiful buildings is a ticker sign for Trump that goes around the whole building, downtown Philadelphia, right across from the Liberty Bell. You look up and you see Trump. It's disgusting.
Oh, he can put out all the signs he wants. He's not going to win.
Oh no, he's not going to win. And that was pretty much the only sign you saw. Everything else was Harris walls, but he had the biggest sign where nobody could miss it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let me see if there's any questions. Hey, y'all, if anybody has any questions, we're going to take a couple of political questions about the current state of affairs. So if you have a current question, please go ahead and pop it in the live chat. I'm looking over here to see if anybody's got anything.
Well, Ness is asking about speaking of the polls. Trump is leading this week. I don't know where you're getting your information from.
No.
It's total. I'm going to tell you, all we can do, I can just tell you. And people write me and say, so-and-so said this. And I said, you know what? You believe what you need to believe. But I can only tell you what my guides say. And maybe I'm pompous ass. Maybe I'm too sure of it. But I can taste it and smell it. So that's all I can tell you. Let's wait until the voting before you come back to me with this. I'm scared stuff.
Yeah. Don't be scared. There's no reason to be scared. Christy, I'm glad that you're knocking on doors, and that is wonderful. But don't be scared, because that's what they want you to do. If you're afraid, you are giving them that energy that they want. They are literally, they've got their fangs in your jugular. Don't be afraid. Kamala won. Understand, y'all. All of this was over and done with a long time ago.
Why are they already coming in droves? They're saying unprecedented amount of people, mostly women.
Oh, and so many states have already voted. 90% have already voted. By the 6th, by the 5th, a lot, well, maybe not 90%, but a whole lot of people. Like early voting started in Las Vegas. So we don't even have to leave the house to vote. You just drop it in your mailbox, and you're
done. What I do here in California. And then they let me know they received my vote.
Yeah, they do that here too. So many people have already cast their votes. There is really, y'all, what you hear on television is bluster. It's bluster.
Well, they got people watching, and they want you to be afraid, so you keep turning on the TV and watch for the news, because
that's it.
That pays them. That's money in that. That's
if
why
they
I don't
told
want
you
no khaki pants anymore.
If they told you that everything was fine, CNN would go out of business.
Yeah.
So they gotta henny penny the sky is falling, and that's what the mainstream news is.
And it's good to have a little nervousness, because people are going to the polls still. Nobody's taking any chances.
Yeah, I don't think a whole lot of people. The people who are going to vote this year. Period. And people are voting like their lives depend on it.
Yeah. Well, we just
because their children's lives do.
Infant mortality rates are up and through the roof.
Yes. But the appeal. Let's talk about health and safety right now. What these rich people are doing to us. The appeal that what's his name, that is spraying on all the fruits. Bill Gates.
What is he appealing?
No, it's the name of the product is called Appeal, and that is what he is spraying on the fruits and vegetables to keep them from rotting. And basically people eating old fruits and vegetables that have a shelf life of way too long. And the appeal is toxic to the human body. Yeah.
So what is he doing then? What I don't understand.
He's pushing to have that sprayed on our food.
But it's toxic.
Yes. Almost everything that we're eating nowadays is. I'm
Well,
vegan.
yeah.
I'm vegan, and I was eating the fake meats, like from the market side and stuff like that. The fake chicken, the impossible burgers, things like that. In 1 year, my blood chemistry went from good to horrible. When I went raw vegan, I got off the metformin. My blood pressure was fine. I was as healthy as I could be. When I started eating the vegan foods, the processed foods, all my labs are askew, crazy. My diabetes is back. My
Impossible
blood
burger,
pressure is
like
high.
Impossible burger and stuff like that.
Yep, from that. It is junk. It's garbage.
What's in it?
Horrible. It's ultra processed. There's no nutrition in it at all. Yeah, you can eat it, but you may as well just eat 6 McDonald's cheeseburgers. You're not going to get any nutrition. You're just going to get chemicals and garbage.
Wow.
Nothing good for you. So I'm going back raw vegan.
Feel like having real meat for like a burger. I was ordering some food, so I got their version of the Impossible Burger, and I took one bite. I couldn't eat it. It was terrible. Did that go off by itself?
It flew off my desk.
Oh, the angels are around.
Always. But I got a house full of spirits here. I've got a portal in the living room. So, every time I do a show, it throws something across the room.
What are you picking up for 2025, Tanya?
2025, actually, after we get through the first of the year, because I kind of feel like before the swearing in, we're going to have a little dust up. There's going to be some, I don't think it's going to be like January 6th at all.
No, but there's people that are gathering, creating chaos.
Yeah, they're they're just going to be trying to prove their little point, but they're gonna try to cause a little dust up. I actually feel like the nation itself is going to improve. I feel like the prices are going to kind of balance out this where we are in this inflation is going to come down a lot. I think a lot of people are going to be really happy with Kamala about what she's going to do with the economy right when she gets in. I feel like she's going to, I don't know if they're executive orders or whatnot, but she's going to she's going to like slash some prices or interest rates. I don't know what she can do, but she's going to make things a lot better for us right out the gate.
And will she be able to codify Roe versus Wade because we have enough senators? That's what she said. Bring it to my desk and I will sign it.
Oh, let's ask Universe Creator Spirit Guides. Will
she be able to codify Roe? She just had on the news today.
Brilliant.
Death rate for infants is through the roof because they're forcing people to keep these babies that won't live.
Look at this. We got a yes, and we got the magician. So yeah, wow.
I feel they're going to take this opportunity and run for it. You know, we've had big times of having in Biden, even when he was first in office, he had a lot of Democrats, but he didn't take advantage of it.
Yeah. And we have to understand too, y'all, these people are told what to do. Everybody is not autonomous. So understand this government, there's a whole lot of secret nastiness. Right on. Look at that.
Yeah, she'll sign it. She might not sign it till the spring, but she will sign it.
She's gonna change. I feel like right out the gate, as soon as she's in office, and I feel like she's gonna do a lot of executive orders to kind of take away some of the executive orders that Trump put in place.
Yes.
So I kind of feel like her first 30 or 60 days is gonna be like, I'm undoing this, I'm undoing this, I'm undoing this. I kind of feel like that's what she's gonna be doing. Her signature is gonna be all over a lot of stuff.
But I see her allowing the Supreme Court to be investigated. I can see that loud and clear. I love Biden, but he tries, initially he tried to work on both sides. He couldn't. Those people were demons. They didn't care about the American people. He couldn't believe that people could be so ugly.
But that's what he ran on when he was in the Senate. That's how he did then. He always tried to, no, I don't want to just be us. We want to bring everybody else. And unfortunately, we got old Mr. Thomas because of Joe Biden.
Being nice to him, yeah.
Because of Joe Biden, we got Thomas. So yeah, that needs to be rectified. He needs to be taken out. And I also feel like Kavanaugh is going to get taken down too.
Oh, I've said that Oklahoma 6 or 7 years ago. I said he's going to get in, but I see them putting their hand on his shoulder and exiting him out.
Yeah, because the whole fake investigation that is going to come to light. That's going to be a big thing, and I feel like after Thomas, it's Kavanaugh. After Kavanaugh
will say it's not my fault. It was the president that did that.
Well, he was the little rapist, though. It was.
Yeah, I see that it wasn't investigated because Trump stopped it.
But he lied in front of Congress when he said.
What will happen is the big thing that's going to affect Kavanaugh is where the hell did you get all that money to pay your debt?
Yep. The Federalist Society.
Yep. It's just like Neil Gorsuch.
Yep.
He couldn't get rid of a piece of property. All of a sudden, he's got and they've all had hearings, including Amy whatever her name is. They had hearings that they should have stepped down from because
conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest. So they're really going to get them because even what's his name, Thomas. And he's like, yeah, so I got these gifts. Yeah, so it's not against the law. Truthfully, it's not against the law for them. But did you report it to the IRS?
Nope. You didn't pay taxes on it. That's a crime. So I feel like there's going to be a severe change to the Supreme Court, but I don't think that's in 2025. I don't think that's until like 2027. I feel like the Supreme Court will be expanded.
But Thomas exiting sooner than later.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, him. Yeah, definitely.
Probably because his wife is in trouble.
His wife is gonna go. She needs to already be in prison, but I kind of feel like she's gonna be seriously. She's gonna be faced with it. Do you think they'll actually put her in? Do you feel her actually going into prison, or do you think they'll give her like house arrest or something like that?
Or some sort of probation. But yeah. I see her kind of losing her mind. And the other one I see losing their mind is kind of over talking and looking foolish is Marjorie Taylor Greene. Do you think she'll win this time, or will she be exiting?
When I asked before, I had saw her winning because that part of Georgia is red, and it's not just red; it's racist red. And there's a difference.
But she's the whole state. She's not just that part, right? Or no? She's
one. Forsyth County. Forsyth County is hers, where Lake Lanier is. It is a racist, and they. I feel she's just like Boebert. How Boebert made it. It's the people are going to keep them in, but there's a lot of undercurrent there. There's a lot of people.
The newspapers are talking about how worthless Ted Cruz is going, and Josh Hawley. He's done nothing for us, and there's somebody else in Florida they're talking trash about. But I do see Boebert and MTG being part of the subpoena list when we come down to it.
MTG was she was a huge part of January 6th. So I feel she's going to wind up in prison at some point. And it was either her or Boebert that did that pipe bomb outside the RNC or the DNC. It
sounds like it's her because the shoe she has on is the shoe she wears. It's just, it was like beyond a reasonable doubt, but they're not moving forward yet. And I think because they're holding it back for this upcoming stuff.
Like
But
you
do you
said,
think she knows? Do you think? I think she knows she's in trouble.
oh, which one?
MTG, I think she knows she's in
Yeah.
trouble.
Oh, yeah. Well, because everything's coming up. So, and she's getting clowned, and she can't stand that. She can't stand that. So she's kind of losing. She's kind of breaking under the pressure. So that one's going to be fun to watch.
Maria said, "Is Chris Ray going to be?" I don't see him fired. I see him stepping down. They'll talk to him, and he'll show face, and he'll step down. Chris Ray will step down.
He needs to. He needs to. He's been compromised for a long time.
He begged Biden to stay in there, and Biden said, "Okay." Biden didn't want to upset the apple cart too much. I don't know why.
But there's too much go along to get along.
Yeah.
You know, we need somebody who's going to just be a president, not that's going to just try to appease everybody. Yeah. So, you know, and we need to do the right thing. We need to protect children. The first thing we need to do is get all these doggone assault rifles out of the hands of everybody who doesn't need them. But that right there is what stops 90% of the decent people from speaking up, because we'll make the gun lovers mad. So what? Who's more important?
My dead body you take. We're not asking to take all the guns. And like Tim Walsh, he's a hunter. He has guns.
And you don't need an AR-15 to go shoot a deer.
No.
An AR-15 is for one reason only. That is a weapon of war to kill a human being. And as soon as we can say that and stop making excuses, maybe we could move forward. But they have let us be stuck in ideology over a gun. A gun has more rights than a woman, a man, or a child.
Amen, sister. Now I've got to ask you a question, if you don't mind. What do you think about? I feel North Korea going into Ukraine is going to blow up in their face.
North Korea is going into the Ukraine?
Yeah, Putin asked Kim Jong-un to bring his military in. And Ukraine's already wiped out a bunch of them. And by the way, South Korea, which never offered anything to Ukraine, has now said, because North Korea is coming in, we're giving you everything you need plus men.
North Korea, I don't know if you've seen the people in North Korea, but those people are starving to death.
I know, even the military.
Especially the military. So you're going to send a little skeleton crew to go fight a war. They're already half dead. So it sounds, ooh.
Well, they already sent a group in, and a bunch of them ran away, like they want to go live in Ukraine and have food.
This is nuts. That proves that Russia has lost. But
yeah, he'd give it to Kim Jong-un, like, show me how much you love me, and let's watch your people die, because I don't have enough people here.
Because his people are dead.
And there's a bunch of stuff where we're not getting the news, but I've seen bits and pieces. Russia's having a lot of problems.
Russia's going to be like China. China's having all these problems. There's not enough women for all these men to procreate. And guess what a man can't do? A man can't have no babies. So it kind of brings everything 360. That's why we're in the divine feminine, to show all of these muckety mucks that, hey, while y'all have been trying to control us, you didn't realize how much y'all needed us. And now you shot yourself in the foot, and you're going to be over there sword fighting, trying to make water babies, and can't populate the earth.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Oh my goodness.
Dan just said the GOP wants child labor. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah. Well, they want people they want slavery. To be honest, the GOP wants to bring slavery back, but not just for Black people, for everybody that is not rich. They want to bring it back. So, and that's what they're doing with the homeless
over there. Didn't even address the fact that the minimum wage is $4 and something an hour. wouldn't talk about it.
Oh my gosh. No. Of course not. And then tell you, well, if you want to be like us and get ahead, you just hitch up your britches and your bootstraps and stuff like that and just get it done. While we've got kids that can't move out of the house because they have to work 5 jobs to rent a piece of crap apartment.
I know. Isn't it so sad?
It's ridiculous.
I come from the times that I had my first house, I think at age 21. 33.5 in Livermore, California. My husband and I, he bought it on his VA. But those days are gone. You can't really buy a house. So listen, I wanted to look real quick. Izzy asked, is Gay Valamont for Congress, District 1 in Florida, win against Matt Gaetz?
Say the name again?
Valamont. Will Gay Valamont win in Matt Gaetz's district?
Matt Gaetz is going to prison.
Oh, I love it.
He is going to prison. He's going to prison for child abuse, or child trafficking. Well,
oh, you know, he was big man on campus. He'd go down there in Congress and show off nude photos of these young girls. Thought it was cute.
Yeah, it just shows how accepting and how easygoing that the climate in there is, that they can be so comfortable. Well, Matt Gaetz. Well,
let's look.
Yep.
What do you
think? Matt Gaetz is going to get beat, but Matt Gaetz is going to be in jail.
Heck to the
All we got to do is be patient and just let all of this unfold.
I feel the people of Florida are tired of Matt Gaetz. I really do feel that.
Yeah.
Listen, whatever happens, he'll fight it. He's going to fight it. I don't know what he's doing here, but I see him fighting it. But listen, Windhorse just said, hello, ladies. To Tanya, this is my first time meeting you. I will be subscribing to your channel after Linda and you are done. Thank you, Linda, for featuring other psychics.
Oh, thank you. That's wonderful. Here, let's see. We got a question over here. Let me see if I can find it again.
You hearing all that beeping? There's big trucks out there.
Oh,
what the hell they're doing? I think they're trying to get rid of my ex-husband. Yeah, he's in the back of the truck as we speak.
Hope Diamond says, oh, nice name, Hope Diamond. What's going on with these $1 million lottery prizes, bribes for votes? Well, did you hear about that the lottery is rigged?
Our lottery? The super lottery?
All the lotteries are rigged. That certain people only win those great big ginormous prizes.
And it's like, I forgot, do they let that go so more people will buy in a frenzy to get the big pot?
Yeah, and it's a government thing. That's a conspiracy theory, but that the lottery is rigged by the government, and that the winners of those 100 million. Yeah. Oh, see,
I'll look it up.
Would be a Google day.
But listen, this person's talking about the $1 million lottery prizes that Elon Musk is doing.
Oh, I don't even know about that.
Oh yeah, Elon Musk is offering $1 million every day to a winner that signs up voters or something. It's totally illegal.
So he made it into a contest?
You make it into a contest, and this is totally against the law. So I saw agents knocking on his door. It might be as soon as next week. I saw agents knocking on his door.
I don't know how he hasn't had agents knocking on his door already when he on live television said that he was going to shoot Kamala.
Oh, he's crazy. He's going to go back to South Africa, by the way.
He needs to.
I see his mother holding him and saying, leave him alone, leave him alone.
Well, I just hope all of these reptoids just go ahead and leave the planet as quickly as they can. Here we go. Let me hide that.
Yeah, but you know what? People are smart. She's saying, somebody just said he's buying votes. I would say yes, give me the $500,000, and then I'd vote for who I wanted to. They don't know. They can't go in the booth with you.
Here you go. Anja says one of her closest friends is moving out of Florida as fast as she can. Can't take the toxic energy anymore. Florida is going to change, y'all. Not just the topography, because y'all, a lot of stuff is going to happen with the weather in the next couple of years. So a lot of places are going to look different. But Florida is going to change. The political climate in Florida is going to change first, and I feel like that's after this election.
Yeah,
They have,
I see what's his name being taken down. The
yes.
governor, the Satan, the one that says you are going to do charges on you if you do these commercials. And a judge said, "Hey, it's the First Amendment. Amendment, stupid."
Mm-hmm. Well,
He
he's
didn't like
broken all kinds of laws, and I feel like he's going to have. But this is what I'm saying: all of these politicians who are breaking the law in plain sight, who are being protected, the DOJ is doing nothing, and that's what we have to say this, because this is being facilitated by the powers that are in control.
But
Them,
the DOJ is doing something. The DOJ has notified every single state. These are the rules. This is when we need the results. If you cross that line, we're coming after you.
Oh, I'm not just talking about for the election. I'm talking about for the human trafficking, for Texas taking migrants, putting them on buses and shipping them all over the United States. That is the definition of human trafficking.
Yeah.
The mayor or governor of Texas should be under the prison for what he did. His
Yeah.
whole administration, they broke the law. That was human trafficking, and they try to blame it on the Democrats. That's what we all have to realize, is that we have to be what we are being seen, what we are being shown is to keep all of us in a state of panic. Ain't nothing about the last 8 years normal. Nothing in our whole lives since Donald Trump came on the scene. Our whole country got flipped upside down and
Yeah.
shook, and it just stayed that way.
Yeah.
The writing is going to come, but understand, this was literally, this is why so many people are awakening right now, because everything is wrong. It's backwards. And this was giving everyone the opportunity to see it with clear eyes. And the majority of the people are seeing it. The people who tune in and say, hey, what's going on? Why is this happening? Why do I feel this way? I think that's the whole rise of our human consciousness, so that this era was to show us all of our failings, where we failed as a species.
Yeah.
And it's right in front of our face, and we all individually have the choice to decide which way we're going to go. Are we going to follow the masses into destruction? Or are we going to elevate our minds and say, hey, this is my world and I want a better one for my children and grandchildren? Because I think that's what we do. As our consciousness raises, we change this planet. It's us, it's our energy.
Right.
But
But
if it fails,
what do you feel about the vice president? Is she going to change this? She's not one of the players, right?
I don't feel like Kamala's a, and excuse the pun, dark horse. Okay. But this is still a part of the plan. Now, this is a part of the divine feminine plan, though. So this is going to make a change in our world. But this is the first part of a whole bunch of changes. She's going to lead us into the right direction. But it's up to us to literally decide how much power we're going to allow the government to have over our lives. And this is what's going to be changing in the future, when the people who are supposed to be represented actually stand up and demand that we have a voice in what's going on in our lives.
Right. I like the fact that she thinks that we should be able to have in-home care for families to take care of their their loved ones.
Yes, yes, absolutely. That's so many neighborhoods. When grandma dies, the
Yeah.
house is gone. The kids can't afford the taxes. Neighborhoods go to dirt. The city just allows it. Then they burn, and then they get not gerrymandered. They get what do you call it? Uh, oh, they get taken over, and Starbucks go up on every corner, and the
Uh,
people who used to live there can't afford to live there
yeah.
anymore. And grandma's house doesn't exist anymore. That's a whole lot of going on right now. I think that'll change. I think Tamara's going to have a lot of change with that, bringing families back together. I think we're going to see families cohabitating again like they did in the earlier days.
Well, that's kind of starting now because nobody can afford not to live with mom and dad.
Yeah, but I think after 2025, after next year, it'll be a more. I think we'll start to rebuild. Our COVID destroyed so many families,
Oh,
pulled families straight apart. My brothers and sisters don't talk to each other. People got divorced over Trump, and I believe that post 2025, families coming back together, families living together, I think it's going to strengthen the communal bond between us. I feel that coming. I feel there'll be less cars. I feel like there'll be um, people will be living together, but people will be having better lives.
yeah. Yeah, you know, Ruth Ginsburg, her first case where she went to the Supreme Court was I got a caregiver for his mother was a male and he took care of her. And they said they couldn't pay him anything because he was a male. It was for females only. And
Oh,
she
no.
fought that case and won.
Right on. How so you can't so a nurse is gender specific,
Oh,
huh?
now they don't do that. But back then they said it had to be a female. Yeah.
That's terrible. That's terrible. That's the first time I've ever heard about
It was
discrimination against a man.
if you watch the movie about her, it was in that.
Right on. Right on. I'll have to watch that. I will have to watch that. All right. Well, we're at 47 minutes, Linda. And how are you doing?
I'm okay. I've been reading all morning like you.
Yeah, like me, and I got four more to do this afternoon.
Oh, well, we
So,
close out. 47 minutes is a lot of time.
yeah, I think we will. Y'all, I want everybody, please join me in thanking Linda for coming to the show today. I'm so happy that you came. I know we could probably just go into the chat and stay on here and ask and answer questions and open it in that, but and y'all, I'm gonna be crystal clear so that people don't think I'm cutting you off. Y'all, I flew in from Philadelphia. I got home at midnight last night. My first reading was at 4 a.m. So that's the math on how much sleep I had, and I was up at 3 to get ready for it. So
And now she has 4 more readings. So,
and I got 4 more.
bye, soul sister.
So
Bye, Deborah.
I love you all, but now on my show I have a prayer list if you want to stick around for the prayer list. So
Oh, you mean you're calling off people's names?
yeah.
I have the same thing. I'm going to be doing that.
All right. So
All right. Bye, you guys. Love you
thank
all.
you, Linda. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye bye. All right, y'all. So here we go. Everybody who's on the prayer list right now, I'm going to open it up for everybody's prayer. Since I'm not on my channel and I'm on StreamYard, it's going to be kind of hard to see new names. But if you would like somebody added to the prayer list is up for a solid month. You can email me at psychictanya9@gmail.com or just go to any of my videos and put the name of the person who you would like to be remembered in prayer in the comment section, and I'll add them to the list. So here we go, y'all. First off, we'll do the weather report for the rest of this week. All right, here we go. Weather report for Tuesday through Sunday. Y'all, I kind of feel we're going to have just the tiniest bit of a little reprieve. No hurricanes hitting us this week. I feel real good about that. I kind of feel, besides the weather getting cooler, y'all get outside and see those fall colors, watch the leaves change, get ready for Halloween, have a good time. I feel like we're going to have a good this week and next week. Now, there's going to be some people who are going to have some rain. Iowa's going to get wet. So is Indiana. We got the eyes are going to have a little bit of rain for Halloween. But y'all get out there and have a good time. Enjoy yourself. I don't see any severe weather. We're still in earthquake watch, so be mindful of that. Ain't nothing we can do about it. But take your heavy stuff off the walls in case. I don't see nothing real big this week. We're going to be able to take a breath. Enjoy this breather while we have it, y'all. So not a whole lot of severe weather, not a whole lot of garbage going on for at least the next couple of days. So there's that. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do our prayer now. Here we go. For everybody who would like to join in, first thing I'd like you to do is set your intention to share your energy with the collective. Take a big deep breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top. 3, 2, 1, exhale. All right, let's do that again. A big deep breath in through the nose. Relax your shoulders. Give your energy freely to the collective. Exhale. Dear universe, creator, spirit guides, we come to you this day asking for healing, help, and opportunity for members of our collective. Universe, please look upon our brothers and sisters and send them exactly what they need. Look upon James Mitchell, Caroline, Spirits Beyond the Stars, Betsy, Angeline, Gail, Renee, Felix, Rick, RJ, Ricky, Dolores Hall, Buddy Ray, Sheila B. and family, Jerry, Renee and family, Carrie, Skid's mom, Patsy, Juanita, Maggie Smith, Tushima, the Caribbean and coastal people who are suffering from all this damage. Bless them. Angela Spiller Koch, bless her. Linda, Jessie, Miss Taro D, M. Dizzy Lizzie, Bryant, Sid, Bonnie, Beverly, Candy, Richard, Erica, Montez Simpson, Henry Lancaster, Richard, Erica, Milton Jr., AJ, Melanie, Julian, Liliana, Tammy's mom, Vera, Narav, Ashley, Andrea's granddaughter, Donna, Travis, Ruby Rhodes, Karen, Danny, AB, Lojo's grandkids, Cora, Kitty, John, Luann, Sherry, Yvonne, Kathy, Carmen, Ebony, Quinn, Michelle's family, Linda Snyder, Donovan, Brooke, Corey, Bentley, Jaden, Noah, Demetria, Drayshawn, John Treya, Jania, Kiera, Jeza, Marie, JR, Regina, John, Paula, Val, Risa, Cher Bear, Eric Halverson, E. Cruz, Linda G., Linda Saunders and Sons, Wanda, Karen, Harrison, Blue, Betty, George, and Raslin Reeds. Universe, please look upon our collective. Send them blessings of healing, help, opportunity. Make a way out of no way. If a door won't open, open a window. Universe creator, we ask that blessings flow to our collective and all of those who are in need. Here we go, y'all. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself, and I am kind to all living things. Grant us the courage to speak our truths, to believe in our dreams, and to fight for what is right. I love you. I love every single one of you. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Namaste. Bye bye.